Okay, so I heated up the water to 175 degrees. My water kettle here. Put 4 gallons of it into my mash tun. So now I'm going to add my malts in here to create my mash. I'm not going to tell you all my secret ingredients, but make a long story short, I'm using East Coast malts with West Coast hops, and I'm using a clear yeast. It'll be a clear, not such a hazy type of IPA, but it'll be low bitterness units, you know, real hoppy and delicious. So anyway, so I got my mash temperature to what I want with the water temperature. So it was at 170, lowered down to 160. Once I add my mash or all my malts in there, it'll bring the temperature down to about 150. So as you're adding your malts in there, you want to keep stirring this up. You don't want to have dough balls will form. So a little bit of malt, stir it up, make sure it's nice and, you know, separated. And as you keep stirring, you're going to want like an oatmeal consistency. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so now my mash is at the consistency I want it. So I forgot to tell you about, you know, I made this homemade mash tun. You just gotta Google videos, they're real easy. Take the stuff out of it, put a little screen filter type in there so you can get the liquid out into our cooking pot. Anyway, see how the consistency is more like oatmeal. Now, this is a 5-gallon cooler that I use my mash tun. I fill it up with 4 gallons of hot water. Like I said, I had my water started at 175 when I dumped it in there because I want my malts to steep at 150 degrees. So right now it's 151. So I'm going to put the lid on it. Now what this is doing is taking all the starches and converting all the starches of these malts into sugars. Now we're going to check our efficiency once it's ready. So I'm going to put the lid on this, set it up, let it chill for about an hour, and then we'll check the efficiency. Yeah, and I forgot to say, I filled it up with 4 gallons of water. I can only fit about 15 pounds of crushed grains or malts in there, so that's with 4 gallons of liquid, because you always put your liquid in first, then stir in your malts a little bit at a time.